All right, team, let's start by talking about multiplying two-digit numbers by one-digit number. I think it's important for us to understand how to do that properly before we start trying to add in decimals and things like that. So let's have a go at doing the first question. So we've got 24, and we're going to multiply that by 4. Okay, so essentially what we're looking for is 4 groups of 24. Now, our first step here is that we need to multiply the 4 by the 4. Okay, so that's our first step. So 4 times 4 is 16. So I put my 6 down here. I wish I had my drawing tablet. So put my 6 down. All right, and then I need to carry my 1 over to the tens column like I would do if I was doing addition in this line format. Okay, the next step then is that I go my 4 times my 2. Okay, that's the next step. All right, so 4 times 2 is 8. Add on my 1 that I've carried over gives me 9. So then I put down my 9 in my tens column. Okay, because that's the part that I'm working in. Right, if you think about it, you're going 4 groups of 4, and then you're going 4 groups of 20, plus that 10 that you've carried over. Okay, so our answer is 96. Let's have a go at a different one. Okay, so we're going to move over to this number 2 question. So 22 times 5. So we're looking for 5 groups of 22. Now, I don't want you to use your calculator. I want you to try to do this by hand. The multiplication that you'll be doing won't be over 10. Okay, so it's a really good chance to practice just your mental arithmetic. All right, so first step is we need to do this 5 times 2 here. All right, so 5 times 2 gives me 10, so I put down my 0, okay, in my ones column, and then I carry my 1. All right, so after I've put down my 0, because I've got no ones now from that answer, and I carry over my 1 into my tens, my next step is I need to multiply my 2 times my 5. Okay, that's the next step. So 2 times 5 again is the 10, plus I need to add on this 1 that I've carried over. So 10 plus 1 gives me 11. So I put down my 11. Now, I can put down my 11 like that because I've got nothing in my hundreds column at the moment to add it to. Okay, so I just am imagining that I'm going 1, I'm adding in that 1 there. Okay, so that's nice and simple. You don't have to stress too much about this. It's just going to be practice, practice, practice. All right, let's pause here, and I want you to try and complete 2 questions solo. All right, so you're going to do question 3. You're going to do question 4, 5, and question 6 on your own. So pause the video here. I'll make these bigger. Pause the video, complete them in your book, and then come back and check in with your answers. So you need to do 3, 4, 5, and 6 right now. Okay, so hopefully you have successfully paused the video, used those sums there, and completed them in your book. So let's go through the answers together really quickly. All right, so I'm going to set it up again. 18. Oh, come on. Multiplied by 5. Okay, so we need to do the first sum, which is 5 times 8. All right, so 40. So you need to put down your 0 again and carry your 4 over to your tens column. All right. Next up, you're going to go the 5 multiplied by your 1. So 5 multiplied by 1 gives you 5, and then you're going to add on that 4 that you carried over. Okay, so 5 plus the 4 that you carried over gives you 9. All right, and we've finished up with 90. All right. If you're doing this and you just want to double check your answers, I'm happy for you to use your calculator after you've done it by hand. You have to do it by hand first, and then you may use your calculator. So 18 times 5, yep, 90. Okay, but really important, we need to practice doing it by hand first and foremost. If you haven't already, get yourself a times tables chart that you can have sitting beside you to help you solve these simple problems. All right, let's get rid of these. All right, we're going to do question 4 now. So set it up again. We've got 26 multiplied by 3. If my pen would work. All right, I'm going to set it up, type it up. So I've got 26 and I'm going to multiply that by 3. All right, let's make this. All right, so first part of this that you want to do is you're going to need to go your 3 multiplied by your 6. All right, that's first step. So 3 times 6 is 18. So put down your 8, carry that 1 over to the tens column. All right, then we go 3 times 2 is 6, plus that 1 is a 7, so you write down your 7 in your tens column. All right, hopefully we're so far so good. All right, I'm just going to give you the answers now for the rest of these, all right, that we did. So we've done 3, 4, so 5 and 6, you should have 60 and 96. All right, so now what I want you to do, so 60 and 96, what I want you to do is pause the video here and you're going to complete the rest of these in your book. Please use the heading multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers and write the date. Okay, important. Title and date. Accurately label what number question you're doing. All right, and I want you to show your working. So I want you to fully write it out like this. Okay, and answer it showing all of that working. All right, so please work through the rest, so 7 through to 20. So pause the video here and finish the rest of those questions. All right, hopefully you paused the video and you've worked through these now. Now what I want you to do is I want you to please take a photo of this working out for me. Okay, and I want you to upload it on that space on your Google slide that you have. Okay, so you're going to complete this in your workbook, take a photo and upload it on that Google Doc screen. So that's what you need to do for me right now.